Up next, find out how Martha's friend, Peter Arnell, lost an astounding 256 pounds. His method will inspire you to make your own life transformation. This segment is brought to you by Visa Signature. To explore Martha Stewart living perks available exclusively for Visa Signature cardholders, go to rewards.marthastewart.com/Visa Signature.
To have my good friend and repeat guest, Peter Arnell, here. And if you don't know Peter, you certainly know his work. He's a consumer brander, changing the way people look at companies and their products by creating powerful, iconic ads and logos like this one for Donna Karan, with the Statue of Liberty right in the foreground, a logo recognized the world over, and this memorable ad from Samsung. It is the Microwave Man. How handsome and fit is he? And what's written on his belly? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. It says, simply Samsung.
Oh.
Simply fit, simply Samsung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Peter has written a book, and it is called, a new book, and it is called Shift. And just as he has shifted the way you identify with companies, he had a major shift in his own life, which caused him to write this book. Welcome, Peter. And we're anxious to have you tell us all about the shift. I think it's a very good title because it really does exemplify and tell exactly what happened. Peter, in 2001, weighed how much?
407 pounds.
407 pounds. Yes! That's the Peter I once knew. But this is still the same Peter. He just has shed a few pounds. Like how many?
256 pounds.
And the question is, how did you end up at 407 pounds in the first place? I sort of know.
Yeah.
But why don't you tell everybody?
Yeah, I like to eat.
Ate.
I love food. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward stuff. And you end up just eating, you don't know. I think between 200 and 300, you don't even know what's happening. And then you just keep on growing. And
you were living in elasticized waist pants.
Ooh, I brought a pair here to remind you.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see how big they were.
Look at this. It was...
yeah, you can fit several Peters in those.
Yeah.
Several new Peters.
Several new Peters.
Let me see the shirt.
Well, the shirt is...
what size is this shirt? Oh, that's just about fits two of me.
No,
that is
what's interesting is Martha gave me a lecture. The important thing is to have really good friends around you, of course, when you're doing all this, because, of course, you need a lot of support. But Martha early on gave me a big, big lecture because I said, well, should I buy new clothes? Actually, in one of our trips,
Try this one on.
Yeah, and I said, don't I buy new clothes? And she said, no, don't buy any new clothes. Just have them tailored. Look at this. Till it's incredible, right? Just have them tailored till you till you can. But the pockets in the back of pants just keep on creeping together. Just do it like this. So what happens at a certain point, you get one pocket, you get a unipocket in the back because the thing goes like that. But what's incredible is that one day, about 4 weeks before I was down, I took off the coat I didn't wear, of course, but the pants I kept, and the elastic kept it in, and then I took them off, and people, for almost 2 years, I was invisible. People didn't know who I was.
No,
it was incredible.
They didn't.
Just
they
walked
did
around,
not know
just
who you
with
were.
The voice and the glasses are the same. But other than
I always recognized you. Yes.
God bless you.
But where did you get the dolls?
Well, when I was losing weight, I do always strange things. But when I was losing weight, I decided to make a doll for each 50 pounds going that way. So I had a Japanese doll maker.
What weight was that one?
This one's 320 pounds. But I walked around with my Reeboks and my big shirt, white shirt, and my Adidas jacket and all that stuff. And this is me today. But so I have a series of figurines, 12-inch figurines, part of my collection, of course, because I like toys. Yeah.
So what made you what was the turning point that made you lose weight?
What made me start my diet was I was reading U.S. News and World Report had this article about strokes and heart attacks. It said, like, if you work I don't sleep very much, like 2 hours, as you know, a night. So it said if you don't sleep and you smoke, at that point I was smoking, and you're in a stressful job. I've been stressed my whole life, and blah, 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 blah. you're going to die of, if you're over 100 pounds, you die of a heart attack.
Right.
So I'm thinking, you know, looking at that 40 years old.
What do the doctors say to you?
The doctors are always a little too kind, aren't they?
Yeah.
They never quite tell you the truth. They kind of encourage you gently, but they don't tell you the truth, which is lose the damn weight now because you'll be much better physically and mentally. And it's really important to be in good shape. I mean, it's what life is all about. We've been given this thing, so...
I first got an inkling that Peter was losing weight when he was eating only oranges. We went from eating everything at Nobu.
Everything
at Nobu,
20 courses.
To, I'll have an orange, please. And he would sit and peel oranges all dinner long. And eat and eat and eat oranges, and they're delicious. I mean, you've gotten me to love oranges, actually, and your whole family's eating oranges. They're all sitting there peeling oranges.
Because
but this is what you eat now.
Yeah, the reason the oranges are great because of two things. One is that they're available all over the world. I travel a lot, so you need something, and then it does take you quite a while to peel them, so it keeps the hands going like that, and it gives you all this nutrition and vitamins, everything. If you have with the peel, with the skin inside, the pulp.
So this is a daily menu that you can get almost anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, all brand, but that's too much, but normally like that amount of all brand cereal. And then a half a banana.
Okay.
And then a little soy milk, about a quarter of that.
Okay.
And I can get that anywhere in the world. And then I have my GNC Vitapack.
Yeah.
I have that every morning.
Is that specially made for you, though?
No, it's Mega Men. It's,
Megas?
Yeah, you get from women, men.
And this I love.
Oh, I have 3 of those a day.
Okay.
And then I never get cold.
Okay.
Yeah,
and if you don't know these, how do you say that?
You say it all natural, homeopathic stuff from Sweden. That's amazing.
They're little white things that you put under your tongue.
Oscillocilium.
Yes.
And you put it under your tongue.
I've seen you eat the fennel with raw mushrooms.
Yeah. And that's from Dal Bolognese in Rome. That's a major salad.
Now this
from
looks like the best mashed potatoes, doesn't it? Mashed turnips.
So 0 calories.
0 calories.
And it tastes amazing.
It does.
You can taste them after you want.
And you can do that to cauliflower too.
Cauliflower, parsnips,
Fennel.
tons of stuff, yeah.
Cucumbers, shredded. I mean, it's like rabbit food, but it's better than rabbit food.
It's really delicious.
Yep. Oh, I love your
Oh, and
toasted,
then Brussels sprouts, like made like that.
pan-fried.
Pan-fried, and I had like hundreds of these.
Yep. And then raw turnips. And how many coffees a day?
My big treat, I used to have a cappuccino from San Ambrose on Madison Avenue.
Oh, it is a cappuccino.
And yeah, and I usually have that late afternoon or early in the morning, first thing at 8 o'clock. I try to get there at 8 o'clock in the morning. One a day, and 3/4 filled with just a little milk. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then nuts.
And then I snack. I have about 30 of these packs a day. I make them in the office.
Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, cashews.
Raw organic cashews, all raw organic cashews.
And what's the tape measure for?
So this was in my pocket throughout the whole time, and this was given to me by my I call a fat doctor, but it's really not. It's actually
nutritionist.
A nutritionist,
yeah.
Dr. Roney, who's very famous. Just, and he gave me this. He was measuring me, and he gave this to me. So I would use this instead of a scale for a long time. Scales are very weird. Because, you know, water doesn't mean you put weight on it. They screw up your mind.
Yep.
It's
all about can you button your pants. Really.
It really is.
Yep.
It
it's
really
all
is.
about that.
The
it's
scale
nothing
thing
else.
is terrible.
I never weigh myself anymore. I just put on this each day when
and you
I'm
see the
trying
button.
to lose weight.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
The button has to button. And you have to be able to breathe with the button. But Peter has done an amazing job. And I just want you to know that the book is very inspiring. It is not only about losing weight. It really is about applying the masterful intensity that it took to lose the weight to also branding all the amazing companies that you have branded, co-branded, done so many good things for so many people. And it's an extraordinary story. Shift hits the bookstores on June 16th, but you can pre-order it at your favorite online retailer or go to shiftbyarnell.com. And for more information, you can just go to marthastewart.com. And tell them what I did for you for the book.
Martha wrote the most extraordinary foreword, double the size of what was needed. So
did
of course
they print the whole thing?
Yeah, they printed the whole thing. We had to add an extra page.
Oh, good.
But she wrote the most, because after so many years of being together, there are very few people who really have seen it, followed it, heard it, listened to put up with it, and everything else. So she wrote the most amazing foreword, and it was very touching, and I really thank you.
It's the truth. Thank you, Peter. Good luck.
Thank you.
And you should all read the book. It's quite fantastic. Thanks, Peter.